My father tells me a story about an uncle of his who was a medicine man. Now, a medicine man is kind of a benign form of a witch doctor or shaman. A medicine man is someone who has an understanding of plants, uh, a little bit about spiritual forces, and a lot about psychology, and who used to help the tribe, I guess, the village, with curing diseases.
Out of the blue.
So he tells this story about how his father, that's my grandfather. My grandfather was a Pentecostal minister, but his cousin was this medicine man practicing African tribal cures. And so one time, a bunch of sheep that my grandfather owned, and my father says he saw this is an eyewitness account, uh, once removed. But my father talks about how all the sheep had eaten a certain poisonous herb and they had all died. And he quickly sent a message to his cousin. Well, in a few minutes, my grand uncle, I guess my father's uncle, appeared with, a bag of medicines, and he asked, well, have they, and they had, my father says they were all dead, just lying around everywhere. And this medicine man asks, well, do you think they ate XYZ? And they say, well, probably, because look at how they're all just dead. And he took out some concoction and mixed it and started to pour it down these dead sheep's throats. Each one, kind of just force the mouth open and pour down the concoction. And according to my father, in about 5 minutes, they started to kind of twitch and tremble, and they started to come back to life and open their eyes and everything. Wouldn't that be something if my father had learned that concoction, and if it also worked on, sheep and humans? Remember, they cloned Dolly because they wanted to test if they could clone humans. Well, my grand uncle resurrected sheep. I wonder if he had a formula that could resurrect humans. I could make a good business just resurrecting people. Put it through their throats. See them twitch. Come back to life. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Twitter at AfriClubGuy, and tell your friends and your lovers and share it with everyone and such. All my friends are very, very unsupportive, except that Sylvia chick who comments on all my videos. Thanks, Sylvia.